Good morning, everyone. When you look at a maths textbook, it's easy to think that numbers like square roots just fell out of the sky. But math isn't about just formulas. It's a story thousands of years old. Today, we are taking a pinch of history to see whether our modern concepts of squares and roots actually came from. It all started in Mesopotamia, around 1700 BCE. While we still use calculators today, the ancient Babylonians used clay tablets. They compiled the first known list of perfect squares and perfect cubes. But why? For the same reasons we do today, to solve problems in land measurement, architecture, and design. If you wanted to build a granary or divide a field, you needed these tables to find your answer quickly. The Sanskrit connection. Now let's travel to ancient India, where mathematics was deeply tied to language. In ancient Sanskrit, they didn't just call it a square, they used the term varga. Varga literally referred to a square figure with four equal sides, but also its area and the power of two. In 499 CE, the famous mathematician Aryabhatta stated that the product of two equal quantities is called varga. And if you wanted to go further, the third power, a cube, was called Ghana. If you were really ambitious and wanted the fourth power, you called it Varga Varga, literally a square of a square. Here is a question for you. Why do we use the word root like the root of a plant for a mathematical operation like root? Holding up a small plant, it's because of the Sanskrit word mula. In Sanskrit, mula means the root of a plant, the basis or the origin. Ancient Indian mathematicians saw the square as root from its base. So the root of the square, the Varga Mula, is the side from which square originates. Similarly, a cube root was called a Ghana Mula. This idea was so logical that it spread across the world. It was translated into Arabic as jidhar and into Latin as radix, both of which mean the root of a plant. That's exactly where our modern world radical come from. Another great mathematician, Brahmagupta, explained it beautifully. In 628 CE, he said that pada, or root of a square, is simply that of which it is a square. So the next time you're solving for x or finding a square root, remember, you are using a system that spans from the clay tablets of Babylon to the Sanskrit verses of India. Math is not just a subject, it's a universal language that has been growing and growing, root and all for all nearly for 4,000 years.